everybody? Happy hyperfixated. As you see, I got my idea journal again. Because I've been cooking. So today I'm going to be using one of my ideas that I've been cooking. Sorry, getting comfy in my chair. It's also cold, so I'm wearing my hoodie. It's like a SoundCloud wrapper on the podcast. But no, this is another Colby mini episode because I still haven't found some good guests yet because my boys are busy. But the episode I want to do today is about my top 10 favorite anime openings. I really want to play snippets of them, but I do not want to get copyright. So I'll briefly talk about the anime and I'll talk about the opening. I think I didn't write them in order, but I think I can make an order for them. Let's see. I need to find it first. Okay. Alright, yeah, so they're not in order, but I do have 10 of them. Also, before I get started with this, though, another life update. So I believe that in January I'm going to be moving out of the house. So I'll be moving into an apartment, and I'm very happy because I finally get to get out of the house. But so I might have a little delay in the episodes until I'm fully settled in, but it shouldn't take me more than a week maybe to get settled in. Maybe less than that, honestly. I could do a room tour for like a vlogcast episode. It wouldn't be a long episode, but it'd be a little vlogcast episode. I can definitely do. Okay, so for my top 10 anime openings, I said in no order, but I want to start with 10. So the 10th place I have The Rumbling by Sem from Attack on Titan. I've been watching Attack on Titan since it came out when I was in like seventh. I think I was in 6th or 7th grade. The first episode came out, and I watched it in 6th and 7th grade. I was like maybe like 13. Yeah, I think I was 12 or 13 when the first episode dropped, and it kind of pissed me off because the show didn't end until I was like 22 or 23. I think it shouldn't end until I was 22. So I've been waiting for Attack on Titan to end for 10 years, and it could have ended a lot sooner. But then, like, they had to get the new studio. They had to get it to Mappa because Wit couldn't hurry up and make it fast enough, which kind of sucks because I loved Wit's art style a lot more. But the reason why I like The Rumbling the most is because it's not the last opening. It's like the second to last opening because there's Under the Tree, which an honorable mention should go to Under the Tree. Under the Tree is also very good. But for me, I like The Rumbling because Aaron's my favorite character in Attack on Titan. And The Rumbling is like Aaron's perspective of like everything that's happening in this season. Like, I always think of the line, all I ever wanted to do was do right things. I never wanted to be the king, I swear. And he goes, all I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife, but then he had to. Like, all that, like, it's from Aaron's perspective, and I love that the whole song's from Aaron's perspective. And I don't know, I like The Rumbling a lot because it gives a lot of what's going on in Aaron's head while everything else is happening. It's so freaking good. 9 is Grunge from Demon Slayer's first opening. It's just iconic. I like Lisa. She sings banger opening, so she sang that opening. She sang the opening from Sword Art Online. So shout out to that one. It's not on my list, but it's really good. So shout out to Sword Art Online's first opening, and then she also sang the song from Mugen Train at the end credit song. She sang that one too, and that song made me cry because I didn't want my boy Rengoku to slouch, but he had to slouch. That whole scene with him was sad enough as it was, and then just Lisa's song at the end of it made it even more sad. But Grunge, it's very like you'll know what you're watching. Like, you can hear somebody listening to it and know exactly what it is, and I like that about it. The 8th opening is One Piece opening 11, Share the World. This is the opening that they played during Impel Down and right before like the Marineford War. Because the beginning it starts like it sounds like it's a little like music box, and then it just goes to ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Like, One Piece has a lot of good openings, but this one was my favorite because when me and Luke were doing the the One Piece openings episode, which is currently not on my channel anymore. YouTube removed it because of copyright. Because I'm not gonna lie, we listened to every single song in One Piece, and they took it down. It's still up on Spotify, so you can still listen to it on Spotify. But YouTube took it down, so I can't get it back up. Um, However, I can try. Maybe I can try to get it back up, but I doubt it. Um, but I remember listening to that one. I always heard that part, and I was telling Lucas I never got past the music box noise, and then I started hearing the bum 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 bum, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, they went in on that. Like, I'm very intrigued, and I love it. It's my favorite One Piece opening though, by far. Um, Grant, I'm on episode 954, so you'll know I'm in Wano. I've got like maybe the second opening in Wano. Again, I don't like this one, but I know that the Gear 5 one's gonna go hard, and then We Are for the 1,000th episode. I'm making sure I listen to that opening as well because I love We Are. Um, I have something on the list later. The seventh is the Quintessential Quintuplet's second opening. Um, I love the first season's opening, but I like the second one's opening. And before anybody says anything, yes, I watch romantic comedy anime. I used to watch it. I watched a lot during COVID. Like when COVID struck, they were just releasing them. Every time I had a new one pop up, I'm like, I'm watching it, I'm watching it, I'm watching it. But the Quintessential Quintuplets was one I really, really liked. I'm gonna talk about the Quintuplets real quick. Miku Gang. I'm part of the Miku Gang, and I'm very. If you didn't watch the movie, stop listening right now. But I'm so freaking mad that Yotsuba won. But if I were to rank my favorites, like my favorites changed. Like Miku's still my favorite, but like it's like this close because Nino's my second favorite. And I watched the entire series again, and watching all of season 2. Nino's like close. Like her and Miku are like bumping heads with me in like first place, but it's still gonna be Miku for me. So it was Miku, Nino. Yotsuba actually went to third after the movie because I liked her at the end of the movie. So Yotsuba's in third. Then Itsuki, all she does is eat and study, like cool, I guess. And then Ichika. Ichika's a trash character and belongs in the garbage can. Fight me if you want to. Ichika's dog water and she belongs in the trash. So there's that. But yeah, the second opening is fire. Fire. So number 6, we are the 1,000th episode of One Piece. I forgot I wrote this on there, but I really like that episode. I didn't even watch the episode. I like that version of We Are. It shows them it shows their now current crew and like their current outfits. The opening is pretty much the exact same, but it's updated with like their new show style, their new clothes, new crew, and everything. And it's so good. I love that 1,000th episode We Are. It sounds so freaking good. Fifth is Your Lie in April's first opening. Hikaru Nara. That song is one of my favorite songs. I've listened to it so much I can sing it in Japanese and I have no clue what I'm saying, but man, I can say it. One of the saddest animes I've watched in my entire anime watching career. But opening's fire. The trying not to get copyright, so I can't play nothing. I can try, but I don't want to get copyright. I'm gonna switch 2 and 4. So, fourth place being revised is Dan to Dan's first opening by Creepy Nuts. I like Dan to Dan. I haven't watched a lot of it. I've read more of the manga than what I've watched on the show. But I plan to watch more. I've just been on the One Piece grind like crazy. Because I'm in Wano, I've been on that grind like crazy. But I like Dan Dan's opening so freaking much. Like Creepy Nuts makes bangers. Like even Mashal season 2. I like Mashal season 2's opening as well. Just the bring bum bum brim bum bum brim bum bum boom. Like I love it. But then just the dan 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 dan, like fire. And it sounds like it's got Pikmin in the background going like beep 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 beep. Like, I freaking love it. It's so freaking peak. And in the video, freaking a cult. She goes, Okarun is freaking doing the Carlton, and dude, it's so freaking good. I freaking love it. It's one of my favorites. I guess this is my actual like favorite tier list now for this. So number 3 is Smile Bomb dub from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho's English opening is fire. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke is a goated character. I think Yusuke is always going to be one of my favorite characters anyway, but bro's goated. I remember that one time a girl wanted to fight. He goes, I don't care if she's a woman or a grandma. I'll still kick her butt. Like, dude, Yosuke was freaking awesome. No, Yusuke Urameshi. Regardless, though, bro's so freaking cool. I love that show. So that one was up there. Number 2 is the Domestic Girlfriends opening. I'm not going to say a lot about this show because I didn't know what the show was going into it. After watching it, finding out that it was probably one of the most down horrendous shows I've watched in my entire life. Yeah, I finished it because I wanted to see what happened, and it was still just such an awful show. If I can say one word to describe it, it's very incestuous, and I don't like it. But that opening is fire. It starts off with like a soft, slow voice, and then her tone changes, and then you hear the piano dun 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 dun. Like I really want to play that one, and I know I can't because I don't want to get copyright. Man, I hate music episodes because I want to play the music and I don't want to get copyright. So I'll link everything in the bio again. I'll probably make a TikTok about it as well. I really should. I probably will make a TikTok about it. But so the Domestic Girlfriends opening is my second favorite, which means my number 1 anime. I'm probably gonna get killed for this one because like there's so many good iconic ones. Like there's so many good ones. Naruto Shippuden, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Z. Like there's so many good ones. But I like Yoasobi. So, Idol from Oshinoko is my favorite anime opening. And hold on. Hear me out. It's so freaking good. And then at Coachella, when Yoasobi sang it, she brought Atarashi Gakko on the stage, and they all started doing the dance from the show. And that's freaking fire. I love that. I'm still recovering from a cold, so pardon my coughs if I've coughed any besides just then. But yeah, so that's my list, and I know you guys are probably going to kill me in the comments and on TikTok, but again, it is my opinion, and this is what I like. So I appreciate you guys watching and listening or caring about my opinion at all, and feel free to disagree. That I don't really care that much. Like tell me your top 10 favorite anime openings, and I will gladly like agree and or disagree with you. But until then, have a good one. Happy hyperfixate, everybody.
Hey, let me get a minute. Hey, let me get one too. Hey, let me hold him. Yeah, man, right there. What the dog doing? 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 Yeah, man, right there. Yeah, man, right there. Yeah, man, right there. Yeah, man, right there. What the dog doing? 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 What the dog